Hi there, students. I was asked to make a video about some words for drunk, and I started to think about this, and in English there are a huge number of words meaning drunk. So I'm going to give you a few of them. Yeah, drunk, when you've drunk too much alcohol. One very common informal phrase in English is to be pissed, to get pissed. Last night we got pissed. You need to be very careful with this one because pissed in American means angry. So if you use this with an American, they're not going to understand you. Well, they're going to understand something completely different. So let's try some phrases. Blotto. He's completely blotto and asleep on the sofa. Yeah? He's somewhat the worse for wear. So when you put your clothes on, they're nice and clean and ironed. And as you go wearing them during the day, they get crumpled and dirty. But this is a euphemism to be drunk, to be very drunk. We got somewhat worse for wear last night. We were drunk. Sozzled. To get sozzled. I have this feeling with this phrase of full of liquid, but they were really sozzled and singing on the embankment. Pie-eyed. So maybe your eyes are like pies. I think this is probably referring to the way people's eyes look when they're drunk. But we got really pie-eyed. This is a very informal one as well. To get inebriated. So inebriated is a neutral one, even slightly formal, maybe 6 out of 10. Or you could also use the word intoxicated. Notice in English, intoxicated normally only means alcohol. You can use it metaphorically. I was intoxicated by her beauty. But if someone's intoxicated, they're drunk. And this is a good neutral to formal word to use, maybe if you're writing. There were groups of intoxicated men in the high street on Saturday night. Tight. To get tight, to be tight. He's tight. Okay, this means drunk again, but very informally as well. But notice with this one, it has a different meaning as well. Somebody who is tight is not generous with their money, they're mean. So you need to think about the situation. He's so tight, he's so mean with his money, that he has to get tight, drunk, every time he spends money. Plastered, extremely drunk. They got plastered on cheap red wine. Smashed. He's totally smashed, so you can't talk to him. Let him sleep it off. To get sloshed. Okay, liquid sloshes about in a container. And the idea of this is the alcohol is sloshing around in his stomach. Soused, to be soused, to get soused. With to souse, I have the idea of covering something with a liquid. So, I don't know, he soused his steak in mustard. Yeah? He's soused, covered in alcohol. Paralytic. Okay, if somebody's paralytic, in reality, they can't move. They have a physical problem. But to get paralytic, to get absolutely drunk. Notice somebody could be paralytic with anger as well, really angry. To get hammered, yeah? So, they went out and got hammered. He had received some really bad news, so he got hammered. So there you go. That's a few words to mean drunk. Blotto as well. I'm not sure I mentioned this one at the beginning. Blotto, an informal word meaning drunk. He's absolutely blotto. I think Henry might use this word blotto. It sounds a little bit posh as well, but it's certainly an informal word. I'm sure I've left out hundreds of words for this, so if you'd like to comment on any other words that you know for drunk, I'd be very grateful. So let's just go through them again. Worse for wear, drunk, sozzled, blotto, pie-eyed, inebriated, intoxicated, tight, plastered, smashed, sloshed, soused, paralytic, hammered and pissed. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Words for drunk.